So we're going to talk about area and perimeter today. This is lesson 105. And if I'm talking about perimeter first, I'm talking about the distance around a figure. And that means I need to add up all the sides. So I need the sum of all the side lengths. So this is side 1. This is side 2. Side 3. Side 4. So my formula for perimeter is just P equals side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3 plus side 4 plus, if it was 5 sides, it'd keep going, 6 sides keep going, and if it was a triangle, we could just stop at 3. So it depends on how many sides your shape has. But for this one, I would use 4 sides. And the units are just going to be whatever the units are for this shape. So if it's in feet, it's just feet. If it's in inches, just inches, so on and so forth. Now let's talk about area. So area is not the distance around the outside. Area is the total amount of space taken up inside a shape. So it's the space inside. And for a rectangle, and if I look at this rectangle, I have a length, I have a width. Area of the rectangle is just the length times the width. Now, if I want to do a triangle, I could use the rectangle to kind of help me. Length times width is a rectangle. But if I wanted a triangle, I'd be cutting my rectangle in half. So it's 1/2 length times width. But we usually just write this as 1/2 base times height for a triangle. That's the area formula for a triangle. And then our units are just units squared, because it's going to be like 3 feet times 3 feet, which is 9 feet squared. So you're actually multiplying the feet as well, whereas in area, you're just adding 3 feet plus 3 feet. That's 6 total feet. So if I wanted to find the perimeter of a triangular garden that's modeled here, first I labeled all the sides. So they gave me this length, this length, this length. The perimeter of Aaron's triangular garden could be modeled by the expression 3x plus 81 feet. That is the perimeter. So I know perimeter equals side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. Since this is a triangle, I'm going to stop at 3 sides. And I see my perimeter is 3x plus 81. So all I need to do here is substitute. My perimeter is 3x plus 81. So that's my perimeter. And now I'm just going to add up the sides. So side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. If I wrote this all out, it'd be 7x minus 32 plus 5x minus 8 plus 5x minus 5. All those sides added together. Now I just got to combine like terms on this side. I got a 7x, a 5x, and a 5x. That's 17x. Negative 32 minus 5, that's negative 40. Minus 5 more is minus 45. Equals my perimeter, which was 3x plus 81. Now I'm just going to solve for x using inverse operations here. So if I subtract 3x from both sides, it's gone here. I get 14x equals 81. I'm going to add 45 to both sides. And if I quickly divide 126 by 14, I get x equals 9. But be careful, that's our x value. That's not the answer to my question. I got to go back and make sure I answer this question. The question is, he wants to put a fence around his yard, the edge of the garden. How much money will it cost Aaron if it's $12.50 per foot? Well, I still need to know the total perimeter before I multiply by that $12.50. I know the total perimeter is 3x plus 81, and I know x is 9. So I could find the perimeter now that I know my x value. It's 3 times 9 plus 81. I'm just substituting it in. I could also substitute it in for all the sides and add them together. That's the other side of the equation, but this will be quicker. 3 times 9 is 27. 27 plus 81 is 108. So it's 108 feet around his garden. And I want to know the total cost. Well, it's $12.50 every foot. So I need to just multiply that by 108 feet. 108 times 1250 is 1350. And that's the total cost to fence in his garden.